Good morning, friends. Another day has arrived, happy Wednesday, and it has brought us another new portal. Today we are looking at the Astral Summon once more, and we have a brand new dwarf friend to take a peek at. His name appears to be Orcur? Orcur? Okay, it's a fun little name. He's got himself a little moonflower that he seems pretty excited that he just found. Gotta appreciate that. We're going to be of the druid class. It's an ice hero, and the family bonus for the Astral Dwarf family is going to be a 1 or 2 bonus, and then it is 25 or 50% chance to dispel a random dispellable status effect buff from all enemies at the end of each turn. Also, it does a 75/100% chance to resist mana reductions and mana status ailments. Each successful resist by this family gives this character 5% mana. So, another good character to fight the meta we're kind of rolling into right now, which is a lot of mana manipulation. I do enjoy being able to resist all of those effects, and this one even gets a bonus for its resist. Although 75-100% means you do need to make sure you have 2 of these guys in your team to get that guaranteed resist, but still 75% is pretty high. That's similar to like a tune level resist, so I do appreciate that. Okay, let's take a look at these passives. Ooh, this one looks new. Destroy fiends on special. When this character casts their special skill, all fiends are destroyed from them. Okay, it does say all fiends, which some people might beg the question, does that include mega fiends? To my knowledge, it doesn't unless they specifically say it destroys mega fiends. Although normally there is an additional part that says it also does damage to mega fiends, and there is not that line here. So is it possible that this might take out mega fiends? I suppose, but I would say pretty unlikely. It most likely does the 50% damage to mega fiends, but we will test that out. All right, next up, we have superior resist negative minion effects. This character has innate resistance against incoming negative effects and damage from minions and mega minions. Okay, so it also is going to basically shut down minions and mega minions and just turn them into health shields. They won't be doing anything else to this character. And then we also have resist healing ailments. This character has innate resistance against status ailments that affect healing. Okay, I mean, that does make me feel like, let's take a, yes, he is a healer as well. So that would make a certain amount of sense. You're not going to be able to reduce the amount that he heals. That's a pretty nice passive with the amount of heal reductions out there. He is just not going to be affected by them, and I think that is pretty cool. All right, so in the Aether Power department, we have our damage reduction. Aether Power, this one's just a flat 10% less damage for the first 6 turns. It's not bad. I think I like defense more, but it's still pretty good. All right, down in our specials department, what are we looking at here? We have a Lunar Bloom operating at fast speed. We have recovers 30% HP for all allies. Also does growth. All allies will get 250 attack. And finally, it boosts the health of all allies by 300 after 3 turns, or immediately if this effect is removed before the duration ends. Boosted health can exceed max HP. All right, well, let's think about this guy's special. I am really sort of analyzing and mulling this over in my head. The 30% heal at fast speed makes him pretty good. That's an equivalent heal to like Durlafleur. Obviously, Durlafleur is giving you the additional damage reduction. However, this guy is instead giving you growth at fast speed of 250 attack. And I kind of like that, especially if you are trying to build a team where you're stacking different type of attack buffs, similar to like a Titan killing team. It's probably a pretty nice healer there because you can do a normal attack up buff, you could do a stacking attack up buff from someone like Beowulf, and you can give this guy's growth attack up buff, giving you 3 potential possibilities to stack attack in your Titan team, seeing some relatively big numbers go off. So I do think that's a cool part of this guy here. The boosted health having a delay effect is, I mean, I don't know if that was 100% necessary, but I mean, honestly, it's not that bad either because he's going to be possibly replacing it himself. Like, for example, this guy wouldn't be a bad tank for a healer. Mostly because in that tank spot at fast speed, we're going to see this guy go off a fair amount. You can't reduce his healing, which is very interesting. And he resists mana reductions. So he's going to have a pretty fast chain heal in the tank spot that is also going to allow him to be stacking this 250 attack each time for your team. And on top of that, it's also going to be giving 300 boosted health that it keeps replacing that will trigger immediately. So, I mean, I don't know if there was really a need for the delay on the boosted health, but I also don't think it's going to matter that much. He's still going to be a pretty useful character. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do I rate this guy? I mean, I honestly can see this guy being a pain in the ass tank to deal with. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10, mostly because I feel like there might be other healers that are slightly better out there. Although, if you're looking for a reasonable healer slash damage booster, I think he'll be great. Maybe he'll really shine in like the utility healer, like a second healer spot, and just kind of help ensure for things like war that you're getting quicker kills and more heals to leave your guys topped off at the end of each battle. Okay, all that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful morning.